30 Canadians, including 6 MPs, on a fact-finding mission to the West Bank and Jerusalem.
It's important for people to see what's actually happening in the region. So there were planned visits to Christian, Jewish, and Muslim households, civil society organizations.
But even though they had pre-cleared their travel with Israeli authorities, they were stopped at a border checkpoint between Jordan and Israel and held for 5 hours before being turned away. But not before one Canadian MP was roughly handled by Israeli security officers.
And an officer came up to me, screamed in my face, pushed me back into the wall. And then another officer joined him, and he also pushed me back, now this time into some carts.
Canada's Foreign Affairs Minister Anita Anand has formally objected to the way MPs were treated. Israel's ambassador to Canada had no comment on the incident, but he said the delegation was denied entry because Israel alleges the group paying the delegation's travel costs, a registered Canadian charity called the Canadian Muslim Vote, was receiving funding from an entity listed in Israel as a terrorist group.
When they were getting to the border, they refused to cooperate with the Israeli authorities, and so we determined not to allow them in.
But one MP said he was paying his own way.
I'll be tremendously clear, I am paying for my own trip, and that is something that was long-standing.
And he said border officials never said why the MPs were turned away.
They absolutely did not, and we did ask.
The Canadian Muslim Vote said it was disgusted but not surprised by this smear campaign, and it says it has no international affiliations. Moreover, the Canadian Muslim Vote paid for a similar delegation last year with no incident. So what has changed in a year? Well, Canada, along with the UK and France, announced that it is prepared to recognize a state of Palestine, and that was a move denounced by the government of Israel. Israel's ambassador says that had nothing to do with it. Jeff.
David Akin in Ottawa. Thank you, David.